Today, I'm going to share with you a beautiful and deeply inspiring story, a story about giving in the path of Allah. This story has been shared by many scholars over the years, and though it's not from the Quran or Sahih Hadith, its message carries a powerful reminder for our hearts. It's a story of sincerity, generosity, and how Allah opens His doors of mercy when someone chooses to give for His sake. So sit back, open your heart, and reflect on the beauty of what it means to trust in Allah and give without fear of losing. A long time ago, in the era of Prophet Musa alayhi salam, there lived a man who was struggling through life. Poverty clung to him like a shadow. Every day was a battle not just to eat, but to survive with dignity. One day, worn by hardship and tired of living in constant need, he approached Prophet Musa alayhi salam and said, "O Musa, you speak directly to Allah. Ask Him to give me all my rizqah, my sustenance for this life, all at once. Whatever Allah has written for me in this world, I want it now, in full." Prophet Musa alayhi salam was surprised. "Are you sure?" he asked. "Allah gives to us with wisdom, a little at a time, so we receive what we need when it's best for us." But the man was determined. So Prophet Musa alayhi salam went to the mountain and spoke to Allah. And Allah replied, "If my servant wants all his provision at once, I will give it. But once it is finished, it will not be returned to him." Prophet Musa alayhi salam delivered the message, and the man's life changed. Overnight, he became wealthy, his home filled with food and wealth. No more hunger, no more struggle. But then, something remarkable happened. The man did not hoard his wealth. He did not turn his back on the poor. Instead, he began to feed the hungry. Widows, orphans, travelers, and the needy all were welcomed into his home. He gave with open hands and a generous heart, saying nothing, expecting nothing. One day, Prophet Musa alayhi salam happened to pass by the man's home. He saw a long line of people, men, women, and children, all being fed generously. Days passed, then weeks. Days passed, then weeks. Again, Prophet Musa alayhi salam walked by. Again, he saw the same thing. More people being fed, more blessings being shared. He was amazed. Didn't Allah say He gave him all of His provision at once? How is it still flowing like a river? Perplexed, Prophet Musa alayhi salam turned to Allah once more and asked, "O Allah, you said his rizq would end, yet I see only increase. What has happened?" And Allah, the most generous, the all-knowing, replied, "O Musa, I gave him everything I had written for him in this world. But when he chose to spend that provision in my path, when he fed the needy and cared for the poor, I opened my doors of mercy for him. He gave for my sake, and I began giving him from my treasures. This is my way. Whoever spends in my path, I increase them beyond what they imagine." Subhanallah, what a beautiful lesson for us all. When we give for the sake of Allah, we are not losing, we are investing in blessings that flow from the heavens. So don't hold back your charity, even if it's small. Because when you give sincerely from your heart, Allah gives back with no limits. May Allah make us among those who give freely in His cause and trust in His promise. Ameen.